Hello viewers, welcome to my channel Windry's Tutorial. আজকে আমরা শুরু করব ক্লাস 10 এর ABTA টেস্ট পেপারের 918 পেজ। So, let's get started. এখানে দেখো গ্রুপ A তে রিডিং কম্প্রিহেনশন দিয়েছে। এটা যেহেতু টেক্সট থেকে তুলে দেওয়া হয়েছে তাই আমি এইটি আর আলোচনা করছি না, আমি সরাসরি চলে যাচ্ছি এক্সারসাইজে। Write the correct alternatives to complete the following sentences. Number A. Gandhiji's last rites were to be held one day after his death. Number B. Those watching the procession paid their respect through silence. Number C. Walking with Bapu was something extraordinary. Number D. For Bapu, walking cost only energy. Number E. Bapu's body was decked with flowers. Answer the following questions. Question number 1. Why is walking so useful for people in India? কেন ভারতীয়দের জন্য হাঁটা কার্যকরী বলে বাপু মনে করতেন? Walking is often the only way open to the average Indian. It requires no vehicle except a man's own body and costs him nothing but his energy. Number 2. What according to Bapu was the purpose of walk? According to Bapu, to walk was to make slow progress. It is to think with clarity and closely look at all that is around us, from small insects to the horizon in the distance. এখানে দেখো নাম্বার 2 তেও একটা সিন প্যাসেজ দেওয়া হয়েছে যেটা টেক্সট বইয়ে আছে, তাই আমি সরাসরি চলে আসছি রাইট দ্য কারেক্ট অল্টারনেটিভসে। Number A. The argument is about who is bigger. Number B. The mountain called the squirrel too incoherent. Number C. The sphere refers to the planet Earth. The mountain specializes in making a squirrel track. Answer the following questions. Number 1. What does the squirrel do better than the mountain? The squirrel can crack a nut, but the mountain cannot. Number 2. How does the mountain criticize the squirrel? The mountain criticizes the squirrel by calling it a little prig. এবার আমরা চলে আসবো নাম্বার 3 রিডিং comprehension unseen passage. The entire country hoped 23-year-old javelin thrower Neeraj Chopra would independent India's Madan track and field medal, but few thought it would be the gold. At the Tokyo Olympic Stadium on Saturday, Chopra upstaged the mighty Germans Johannes Vetter and Julian Weber to put India's name on the world athletics map. Chopra, the muscular 23-year-old from Haryana, had become the first track and field medalist in India's Olympic history after Avinav Bindra's gold in 2008. It's the kind of moment that deserved hysteria, a roaring stadium, and tears. What it got was an ice-cool Chopra lifting both his arms in the air, smiling nonchalantly as if he had done nothing more than what he was meant to do. Then he was running through the nearly empty stadium, the Indian flag draped on his shoulders, stopping each time he spotted someone from India, a few journalists, some volunteers, a handful of athletes and coaches from the Indian track contingent. But mostly he ran alone, his hair flying. It's a good feeling. Chopra said later, the gold around his neck still smiling like it was a normal day in office. Even if this weighted 10 kg, it would feel right now. He dedicated the win to Milkha Singh. We were in Portugal when I got news of Milkha Singh's death. Chopra said, I was very sad. I wanted to win a medal and go and meet him, but hopefully he is watching from above and he is happy. I wanted to dedicate my medal to him and to all those athletes from India like PT Usha who missed out on medals by very small margins. The legendary Milkha Singh missed out on a medal by a tenth of a second at the 1960 Olympics in Rome in the 400-meter sprint in one of the greatest races in the history of the sport, where both the gold and silver medalists broke the world record and Singh himself broke the Olympic record. India had to wait 24 years till another athlete came close to a track and field medal at the Olympics. At the 1984 Los Angeles Games, PT Usha missed out on a medal in the 400-meter hurdles by a hundredth of a second. Then there was Neeraj Chopra in Tokyo 2020, August 7, 2021. He now has the track record of having won gold medal at every major event he has competed in the 2016 World Junior Championships, where he first announced himself with the 86.48 meter throw, the junior world record, the 2017 Asian Championship and the 2018 Commonwealth and Asian Games. এবার আমরা চলে আসব নাম্বার 3 এর পার্ট A কোশ্চেনে। Number 1. Neeraj Chopra is 23-year-old. Number 2. Avinav Bindra won gold in Olympics in 2008. Number 3. Neeraj Chopra dedicated his win to Milkha Singh. Number 4. Olympics 2020 took place in Tokyo. Number 5. Prior to Olympics 2020, Neeraj Chopra has won gold medals in 4 main events. Number 6. Neeraj Chopra competed in track and field. Each of the following statement is either true or false. So here we have to write whether the statement is true or false and also we have to pick up suitable lines in support of the statement. Number 1. Neeraj Chopra belonged to the state of Himachal Pradesh. The statement is false, then the supporting statement will be Chopra, the muscular 23-year-old from Haryana, had become the first track and field medalist in India's Olympic history after Avinav Bindra's gold in 2008. Number 2. Chopra was in Portugal at the time of Milkha Singh's death. The statement is true. So, the supporting statement will be we were in Portugal when I got news of Milkha Singh's death, Chopra said. Number 3. PT Usha won a gold medal in Los Angeles 1984 Olympics. The statement is false. So the supporting statement will be at the 1984 Los Angeles Games, PT Usha missed out on a medal in the 400-meter hurdles by a hundredth of a second. Number C. Answer the following questions. Number 1. Whom did Neeraj Chopra defeat to win a gold medal in Tokyo Olympics 2020? Neeraj Chopra defeated Johannes Vetter and Julian Weber to win a gold medal in Tokyo Olympics 2020. Question number 2. How did Chopra react when he won the gold medal? When Neeraj Chopra won the gold medal, he lifted both his arms in the air and smiled nonchalantly as if he had done nothing more than what he was meant to do. Then he was running through the nearly empty stadium and the Indian flag draped on his shoulders. Number 3. Whom did Chopra dedicated his medal and why? Chopra dedicated his medal to Milkha Singh because he wanted to meet him. Number 4. In which major events has Chopra won the gold medals? Chopra had won gold medals in the 2016 World Junior Championship, 2017 Asian Championship and the 2018 Commonwealth and Asian Games. এবার আমরা চলে আসবো সেকশন বি, গ্রামার অ্যান্ড ভোকাবুলারি। Question 4. Write the correct alternative to fill in the blanks. Last year, the school got involved in tree plantation collecting ceremony. In the tree plantation, collected saplings from the forest department. The students planted trees on both sides of the state highway. 5. A. Fill in the blanks with appropriate article and preposition. Porus put up a stiff fight against Alexander, by whom he was defeated. The heroism of Porus and his army continues to inspire us. Number 1. Tendulkar played cricket with some street players at night. Change the voice. Cricket was played by Tendulkar with some street players at night. Number 2. The teacher said to the students, never sleep late on the night before the exam. Change the mode of narration. The answer will be the teacher forbade the students to sleep late on the night before the exam. Number 3. The man answered promptly. Use the noun form of promptly to rewrite the sentence. The answer will be the man gave the answer with promptness. Noun form of promptly will be promptness. So, in this case, promptly has been replaced with promptness. Number C. Choose the correct phrasal verbs. Number 1. The soldiers, though badly cornered, refused to surrender. The phrasal verb of surrender is to give in. So, we will rewrite the sentence in this way. The soldiers, though badly cornered, refused to give in. Number 2. Wear your cap before you go outdoor in winter. The phrasal verb of wear is put on. So, we will rewrite the sentence in this way. Put on your cap before you go outdoor in winter. Number 3. Have you read all the books? The phrasal verb of read is go through. So, we will rewrite the sentence in this way. Have you gone through all the books? Number 6. Find out the meanings from the given unseen passage. Number 1. Surpassed means upstaged. Excitement means hysteria. Indifferently means nonchalantly. Demise means death. আশা করছি তোমাদের আজকের এই ভিডিওটি ভালো লেগেছে, আর ভালো লাগলে অবশ্যই আমার চ্যানেলটিকে সাবস্ক্রাইব করো। দেখা হচ্ছে পরের ভিডিওতে। আনটিল দেন, বাই বাই অ্যান্ড স্টে কানেক্টেড।